So the question is, consider the system shown in figure. The wall is smooth, but the surfaces of blocks A and B in contact are rough. The friction on B due to A in equilibrium is. So when we look at the figure, this is the wall, this is A, this is B. It's given that the wall is smooth. So if we consider this whole as a system, then the gravity is acting downwards, the force F is acting here, but there is no force to neutralize this gravity because the wall is smooth, so the friction here is zero. So this system can't be in equilibrium, and hence the answer is D. Moving on to the next question. A large temple has a depression in one wall. On the floor plan, it appears as an indentation having a spherical shape of radius 2.5 meter. A worshipper stands on the center line of the depression, 2 meter out from its deepest point, and whispers a prayer. Where is the sound concentrated after reflection? So, although this is a question of sound, we can deal this question as looking at sound as a light. So, this depression can be seen as a concave mirror. Concave mirror. So, the ray of light goes and gets reflected at focus F. And this is center of curvature C. So, we all know what's the formula for the concave mirror in the case of light. It's 1 by V plus 1 by U is equals to 1 by F. And what is F? What is F? F equals to R by 2, radius of curvature by 2. So we will replace that. 1 by V plus 1 by U equals to 2 by R. So we have been given the values of U and R. So 1 by V plus 1 by minus 2, this is 2 meter, equals to 2 by minus 2.5. 2.5 meter of radius of curvature. Now we will solve this. 1 by V is equals to 2 by minus 2.5 plus 1 by 2, which gives us 1 by V equals to minus 8 plus 5 by 10. 1 by V equals to minus 3 by 10. V is equals to minus 10 by 3 meter. So the answer is A. Moving on to the next question. The resultant of two vectors is perpendicular to first vector of magnitude 6n. If the resultant has magnitude 6 root 3n, then the magnitude of second vector is. So this will look like this. This is a vector 6n. This is another vector. We will name this as A, this as B, and this is the resultant R, which is equals to 6 root 3, and the angle between them is 90 degree. So we can convert this figure into another one in which we will take the tail of the vector B and put it on the head of vector A by using triangles law, or you can say parallelograms law. So this question will look like 6 Newton. Then we will join this one here. This is B. And as we know, the resultant will be in opposite direction. This 6 root 3. Now we all know what is this? A Pythagoras theorem. So b square equals to 6 root 3 square plus 6 square. B square equals to 6 square 3 plus 1. B square equals to 6 square into 4, and this gives b equals to 6 into 2, that is 12. So we didn't have to apply any theta, or we have to find any theta formula, sine theta, cos theta. We just use the parallelogram theorem, and we replaced this tail, we moved this tail from here to here, and we just applied Pythagoras theorem. So the answer is B. Next question. If the units of mass, length, and time are doubled, then the unit of angular momentum will be. So, first of all, what's the dimensions of angular momentum? J equals to m L square T inverse. Now it's given that all of them are doubled. So J dash will be equal to 2m into 2L whole square into 2T whole inverse. So J dash will be equal to 4 times of m L square T inverse. So J dash is equals to 4 times of J. So the answer is quadrupled.